The Motley Patriot here. So we are winding up our Virginia Beach walking tour, and I realize that sometimes it's good to not only walk but to share some information. So this is from 1805 circa, give or take, and we are at the historic Francis Land House. It was surrounded by hundreds of acres of farmland. It served as the home of Francis Land VI, a wealthy plantation owner from a prominent family in Princess Anne County, Virginia. The house is furnished with a mixture of period antiques and reproductions, blah, blah, blah. Circa 1805 to 1819. That's an interesting bit. But we'll take a look. We'll do a little walk here. The Francis, oh, here we go. Here's some good info. Let's walk while that tractor's making noise. So as I'm walking, the Francis Land House, or Rose Hall, is a historic brick house located within the Rose Hall district near Princess Anne Plaza in Virginia Beach. It was the plantation home of a prominent land family, a founding family of Prince Anne County, Virginia. Yep, kind of neat. So late to the game, I suppose. You're going to see a little bit more what I would imagine would be grandeur in this one. This is a bit bigger than some of our others. What do we have here? Why? It's a walnut tree. Look at that. Frank Walker would be proud. Can you hitch a horse to a black walnut or a walnut tree? Then the land is good. We are seeing these walnut trees in these old homes. It must have been a source of pride. Oh, good heavens, he doesn't have any walnuts. He's so inferior. Anyway, willow oak. Don't think these are the oldest trees. They grow fast and furious, but I'm sure it's not young either. Hello, little squirrels. Big old willow oak. Well, here we go. Yeah, there's a lot more to this one. Let's see where. Now, everything's been closed at Virginia Beach. Seems like after COVID, they didn't want to pay salaries anymore. They got in the habit. Lovely. This is starting to get bigger, like Bacon's Castle big. Interesting. All buildings pale by comparison to Bacon's Castle. It is quite the substantial home for sure. Nice though. Back to the dormers again. That's standard. I think they call it Georgian. We'll have to look. Oh, this is nice. Wow. Look at that. Now we have a basement in this one. This is similar to the other. So I imagine you have a basement because you're elevated enough where water isn't quite the problem. The last property we were at actually sat on a ridge 17 feet above the water line, and it was 50 feet from the water's edge. Although I'm told that a couple of hurricanes made that channel more navigable. I think I said that right. Yeah, lovely work. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Somebody put a poured concrete lintel in there. Yeah, that's been repaired, I suppose. Nice. Yep, you can see the oyster shells in there. Interesting. Fire up those oyster shells. Mix it with some sand and water, I suppose. Very nice. Ooh, taboo. Masonry. Bad. Bad mason. Bad mason. Bad, naughty mason. And those are modern bricks too. I'm sure they did what they could to fix it. If nothing else, it's stable. It is also worthy of mock and ridicule by us lime purists, of course. Interesting. Something was bolted up there. Might have been the power coming into the house. Who knows?